The first YouTube video was uploaded on April 23rd, 2005, titled Me at the Zoo, and you probably know the rest. But over these 17 years and counting, many changes have happened on the site. Design choices come and go, new features are added and removed, and videos are uploaded at a blistering rate. Of course, some of these channels that upload these videos may have some dark themes to them. As such, YouTube has removed a few channels due to inappropriate content, impersonation, copyright disputes, deceiving titles or thumbnails, etc. Today, I will be covering a plethora of weird and disturbing Terminated YouTube channels, so sit back and relax, because this will probably be a long one. Soph was a former right-wing political commentator who had nearly 1 million subscribers before her termination on August 1st, 2019. The reason for her termination was the violation of hate speech, which could likely be attributed to her extreme viewpoints on some topics. Also, it may have to do with these screenshots. Yeah, that's rough. She's still active on her new channel Corbis though, but most of her video output is on sites such as BitChute or Censor TV, an alt-right video hosting site. Fantastic Adventures was an American children-oriented YouTube channel run by Michelle Hobson. It had reached a total of approximately 800,000 subscribers before termination on March 20th, 2019. Seems innocent enough, so what is the reason as to why it was terminated? Well, you see, my lovely little cherubs, the adopted children featured in these cute and seemingly harmless videos had some unfortunate circumstances behind the scenes, as Michelle was known to physically and mentally torment them off camera. Child exploitation, I know, shocking. Conditions were brutal in the household, as they were often beaten and put in freezing ice baths for poor behavior. Furthermore, if a child were to make a mistake during recording, punishments would be even more severe, such as being pepper sprayed or pinches to the genitals. No, I am not making this up. Michelle would go on to die on November 12, 2019, after being accused of child abuse and pedophilia. Honestly, she probably did the world a favor. Horheristo was a former indie game speedrun channel that had 265,000 subscribers prior to deletion. He was known for speedrunning various indie games, most notably Hollow Knight. He was also known for being very belligerent and narcissistic, especially if someone were to beat one of his records, at one point going on to say that speedrunning does not require skill. There's a great video about him and his antics made by an actual speedrunner that I will link in the description. To cut a long story short, Horheristo went from being a self-absorbed indie game speedrunner to someone who played hentai games and stolen hentai material on OnlyFans. The sexual nature of this content led him to eventually get his channel banned, to which he made a new channel, Kusumak, where he uploads largely the same content as well as re-uploads of his older stuff. Also, he said these things, so yeah, that's not good. Wow, what a story. If you come across this channel, please report it for ban evasion. This guy is downright scummy. Cristali, full name David Alejandro Pascua Argueda, was a Guatemalan animator who got arrested on April 11th, 2019 by the Guatemalan police. Why did he get arrested, you ask? Well, talking to underage fans, of course. But there's more to his pathetic termination to that, believe it or not. During the year of 2018, he would become infamous for tracing other artworks and proclaiming that it was his own creation. In March, he would begin to talk with underage fans. During this time, he would also post porn of his characters on Twitter, despite his audience consisting of primarily children, and disguising himself as a teenage girl for the use of his OCs, Cristali and Jade, to groom his child fan base more effectively. His channel will get commentated on extensively by this furry person. I don't know who she is, but good job, I guess. Cristali's account was terminated on the 1st of April 2019 at 84,700 subs, which I guess could be considered as a dark April Fool's Day joke from YouTube. He would then get arrested by the Guatemalan police 10 days later. To this day, his internet usage is regulated by the police. Peluchin Entertainment. I am sure most of us are familiar with him. The Chilean YouTuber who filmed himself abusing his cat, leading to its unfortunate death. It's a story that spread like wildfire. What some of us may not know is that Peluchin Entertainment has a channel that is active to this very day, but that caught you off guard. Also, abusing his cat wasn't the only devious action he had committed. During his time in high school, Peluchin had a tendency to act peculiar towards female classmates. He has allegedly touched his female peers in intimate areas on several occasions. Well, I can't say that I'm very surprised. If you happen to come across his new channel, I ask you to please report it. People like this don't need an outlet to exude their degeneracy. Okay, so I don't really have a lot of info on this one, so you just gotta trust me. I believe that NeonRB was a Roblox YouTuber who made videos on bypassed audios or something of the sort. It was discovered that when he was 16, he contacted 12 and 13-year-olds, talking to them sexually, imploring them for nudes, and asking them to play scented cons, a now removed Roblox game that allowed you to have full-on sexual intercourse with your Roblox characters. I got this information from this video, which I will link in the description. His channel got banned on February 22nd, 2022 for posting inappropriate content to his YouTube channel. Well, that was a well-deserved ban if I had ever seen one. PLAYMATETESSI was a rather infamous YouTuber who actually seems to be going on for a backup channel, just like Peluchin Entertainment. Also like Peluchin Entertainment, she also happened to abuse her cat, often strangling, neglecting its basic needs such as food, and leaving it out in the cold. But what she is best known for the most is belittling and insulting someone who had leukemia. I'm sure you have heard this, as it was covered immensely by various commentary YouTubers around a year ago. It is far from the only heinous actions she has committed though, as she also has stated that autistic people don't exist and they should be gassed and put into concentration camps. The level of ignorance this person exudes is purely unimaginable. I could go on, but I think that is highly unnecessary. If you want more information about this individual, I recommend that you read the Wikitubia article or watch the countless commentary videos centered around her. George Floyd Gaming. I think the name does more than enough to explain why this user got terminated. George Floyd Gaming was a former white nationalist channel who made purposely offensive videos on sensitive topics in an attempt to own the libs, so to speak. This account was banned on October 16th, 2020, for quite obvious reasons, as it was both racist and anti-Semitic, claiming on his Discord that this is what the Jews want you to believe. He had posted a video related to the Christchurch shooting with his friends, leading to another channel to be immediately terminated. He then made pedophile gaming, with the content being quite similar to GFG. An example would be Black People Review. This channel would also get terminated on November 22nd, 2020 for a video titled I Hate British People. This behavior would all culminate though in March 11th, 2021, where GFG would vandalize a George Floyd mural in Manchester by spray painting the N-word on it, causing his arrest. Am I real? Am I even saying real things anymore? I don't even know. Shey Gacha. Shey Gacha is yet another example of the many cringy users of the Gacha Life application. She has done numerous horrible things, from stating how cancer does not exist and those who have it are just faking for attention, to supporting map pride and gacha heat. I think this is another instance in which the sole purpose of the channel's creation was to offend those who are often deemed as being too sensitive, similar to GFG. Whatever the case may be, the channel got terminated on May 6, 2021 for violated YouTube's community guidelines. Alright, looks like we are on the last one. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a channel run by a guy who would poop in underpants and diapers. What the? Ha 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 ha. You thought this video was over? Well, no. So, I have a few bonus entries that weren't long enough for the main entries, so I'm just going to put them in this section to extend video runtime and such. So, without further ado, here are some bonus entries for terminated YouTube channels. former gaming channel turned game journalist whose account got terminated in 2019 for no discernible reason. The Twitter page linked on Wikitubi has 1 follower and is a Dreamstand account, so I doubt it is the real Twitter account. Some anime and / manga reaction channel to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Attack on Titan. The channel was terminated for multiple copyright infringements on April 7, 2021. It seems as though she is uploading her old videos as well as making new ones on the account Rowan Lamau, so that is something, I guess. Okay, I will be honest, I was not going to include this channel in this video at all. It just seemed like an average meme channel. Then I saw how he made a song about there only being 2 genders. And I know YouTube wouldn't like stuff on that being on their platform today, so it's gone now. This channel was a Peruvian Zoom trolling channel. On September of 2020, he showed pornography to children. Yikes. His channel was terminated on the 1st of that month, and he hasn't been able to recover since. Well, that was interesting and quite disturbing as well. I got to learn a whole lot on a topic I believed I was familiar with. It was an eventful romp, that's for sure. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.